Hi, this is Em from PinkMBA.com, and today I'm going to talk about a Fast Friday business tip for you. Now, today is the day before Memorial Day weekend, and that means in a couple hours people are just going to kind of check out and go have fun on Memorial Day weekend, barbecues, cookouts, all kinds of stuff like that. I want to talk about planning. Now, planning is the core of business. You know this. And so what I want you to do is commit to spending 20 minutes at some point this weekend doing some planning for your business. It's the best thing you can do this weekend other than eating hot dogs and having fun with your family or friends. Okay, so here's a calendar. I just borrowed this calendar from my mother's wall, actually. Here's where we are today on the 23rd. We have these days. We have the 24th, 25th, and 26th off, so spend 20 minutes somewhere in there planning. Now, how far in advance do you need to plan? 6 weeks. So let's look at that. Here we go. 1 week in May is left because Memorial Day was early, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in June. So the 6th week brings us to the beginning of July. Now, July is a very, very special month in Mary Kay, as we all know, for a couple of reasons. Number one, the first reason is that July has historically been low in sales and recruiting. People think that nobody's around, and sometimes it's hard to get people to book and stuff like that. So July has been low. Now, if you paid attention to the video that I did about the bell curve, remember that you have the bell curve. It's normal that July is a little bit low because it's on the low end of the bell curve, and that's made up for by December, which tends to be high. So it's okay, but still you would like to be doing more in July than you did last year. Now, the other thing about July that's special is that seminar is in July, sometime in this second half of July, depending on what seminar you're in. So that means you really need to focus a lot of effort here on the beginning of July. And if you're planning now, you're going to be able to come up with events and things that will get people there and that will make people happy about seeing it. Think about what you would want at the beginning of July. I know what I want. I've been limping along through the entire month of June, just kind of trying to figure out whether my skin is oily or dry, but by July I've actually admitted that I need some oil control. Have an oil control party. Have some kind of spa party where people come and hang out and, you serve little mocktails and you have a cookout and people are doing some summer fun kind of thing. Or people now, their skin sometimes is a little bit darker from being out in the sun so much, so they might need a different foundation. So think about your group of people and what they want. Fill in some events here. Start talking to people about getting to come to them. And if you have full events here, and if you're washing faces and talking to people about the opportunity at the beginning of July, then by the time you're off at your seminar, and by the time you have the second half of the month, this is going to be coming to fruition. The women that you see here will be ready to sign down at the end of the month, and all of the sales that you have here you'll be able to check in on, and you're going to have a better July than you've ever had before if you take 20 minutes this weekend, this Memorial weekend, to do just a little bit of planning and think about what events are right for you and your client base. Thanks. This has been Em with PinkMBA.com. Have a fantastic weekend.